We're making no apologies. That's it, so that our people can have access to the land.
Life is difficult, but you must soldier on. Don't give up. If you are a coward, you don't belong here.
Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Simple Politics. My name is Zizipho Lupelwana. So today guys, I want us to talk about something terrible that is currently happening, and I've been seeing it a lot on Twitter, but I have not been seeing it in other platforms. So it's either people don't know or like people don't understand the magnitude of what's happening. So Traore, who is the president of Burkina Faso, is in deep trouble. Yes, he's really in deep trouble. The USA is coming for him. I'm going to read for you guys what's happening, but I just want to start with this other fighter. He says here, the US can remove Traore tomorrow, and there's nothing Africans can do. Yeah, well, and it's such a sad thing that there's nothing Africans can do. We are not united. It's everybody for their own. We are really our worst enemies. We are genuinely our worst enemies. If we can't stand together and help each other, these things are going to keep happening to us. They are going to keep happening to us. It's such a sad thing. Someone even said this is the same thing that happened to Sankara. But let's finish here with this fighter. He says this: Africa must unite and cleanse itself from dependency on the West. We need to build our own banking systems and currency. We can be able to stand up against the bully. They will assassinate him. And all 52 countries will do is release statements condemning the USA. The next morning, our useless leaders will send minerals to the USA. So it's really bad. The EFF has released a statement though. I wish we could do more. I don't know what it could be at the moment, but I do wish that we could do more. The EFF has released a statement. It said that hands off Burkina Faso. The United States, through AFRICOM, has accused Captain Ibrahim Traore. So this is what the US is accusing Traore of. Has accused Ibrahim Traore of using Burkina Faso's gold reserves for personal protection rather than the welfare of its people. Now let's say Uguti Captain Ibrahim is using the gold reserves for his own personal use. USA ingenapi. Yeah, let's say Nyani he is ingenapi USA. Like where? I don't understand. So they are saying that he's using gold reserves for his personal protection rather than the welfare of the people. This accusation, presented during a US Senate hearing, is a blatant attempt to undermine Burkina Faso's sovereignty and control over its natural resources due to their imperious greed. Exactly. Under Captain Traore's leadership, significant reforms have been implemented to ensure that transparent management of national wealth, particularly from mining, to fund essential public services and benefit the majority, not foreign investors. We therefore condemn the West's continued interference in Africa's national affairs and their attempt to control our resources. The EFF supports Captain Traore's efforts to reclaim Burkina Faso's gold for the benefits of its people and to resist neo-colonial pressures. Now, I want us to listen to this recording. Okay, let me play it now.
I can imagine a situation, though, in which the ruling elite of a country is receiving gratuities on the side that inure to the benefit of the strongman leader and not to the populace of the country. Does that sort of corruption and bribery go on with regard to the Belt and Road?
Absolutely, Chairman. I see this, and I don't mind calling them out, but Captain Traore and Burkina Faso, as they know that both, whether it's their gold reserves, that is all those proceeds are just in exchange to protect the junta regime. There's a number of examples across. Even in Sudan.
When a U.S. general goes on record accusing an African leader of using gold to protect himself, you know something big is happening. In a statement to the U.S. Senate, General Michael Langley, commander of AFRICOM, claimed Burkina Faso's gold.
The sad part is this: this commander general is a black person. It's also a black person. So it's so sad, man. Like, it's so sad. As I said, I do wish that Africans can unite. Let's just quickly read the comments. They say that, yeah, exactly. The first comment is exactly what I just said now. It's saying that they use this black general as a pawn to spew bullshit. I hope he gets his karma. Exactly. Someone says, a soldier takes command regardless if their race. The military functions by command. Deal with the command element, not the soldier. Someone says, imagine a demon like Netanyahu, who is massacring children, is a ally, but Traore, who is doing the right thing for his people, must be arrested. Yeah, well, ish. Someone said, okay, it's happening. Going after our brother, Captain Ibrahim Traore, they won't succeed. Hey. I don't know how we can intervene in this, yes. I genuinely don't know, but it's bad. Okay, there's quickly another article that I want to read for you guys. It says this: when Thomas Sankara was alive, he knew his life was in danger. His bold anti-imperialist policies and actions made him a target. He understood one day the imperialists, especially France, would seek to eliminate him. Sankara rejected foreign aid from institutions like the International Monetary Fund and the World Bank. Instead, he chose self-reliance, making Burkina Faso food self-sufficient. He prioritized agriculture, turning the country into the bread skate of Sahel. He slashed the salaries of the government officials, including his own, and lived modestly, earning only $450 a month and owning just a car, 4 bicycles, 3 guitars, and a fridge and a small house. Before his assassination, a plot backed by France, Sankara had already foreseen that the struggle would continue beyond his death. He once said, well, revolutionaries as individuals can be murdered. You cannot kill the idea. Today, those words ring true. Though they killed Sankara, his ideas live on, reborn in the spirit of the leadership of Ibrahim Traore, who shares striking similarities with Sankara's revolutionary vision and courage. Indeed, they cannot kill ideas. This is why, as a continent, we must embed African history and liberation thought into our school curriculum. Our children must learn about the sacrifices of heroes and heroes like Sankara, Lumumba, Julius Nyerere, Amilcar Cabral, Gaddafi, Kwame Nkrumah, Sekou Toure, and many others. We must teach them to carry towards the torch of economic, political, and spiritual liberation. It's time to move from his story to our story. Only then we will truly emancipate the minds of African youth and secure real independence, not just on paper, but in practice. Okay, let's read this other written article, guys. It says here, Burkina Faso Commander Langley's words, an unjustified attack against the sovereignty of Burkina Faso. On April 3, 2025, in a setting of solemn as the U.S. Senate, General Michael Langley, commander of the U.S. AFRICOM, made serious, regrettable, and baseless remarks against Burkina Faso under the pretext of mentioning regional dynamics. He asserted without any evidence that the country's mineral resources and some revenue from Sino-Burkina cooperate would not benefit the population but would serve to protect the regime in place. A politicized statement and visibly aligned with the penalist view of the international relations. Burkina Faso Foreign Ministry has immediately opposed a formal denial and expressed a strong protest. Rightly so, because these assertions not only baseless but also insulting, deliberately obscure and deep reforms underway in the country. Since Captain Ibrahim Traore came into power, a sovereign and a pan-Africanist dynamic has given hope to Burkina Faso. The sanitation of public governance has become a priority. Mining revenues are now fully deposited into the state funds and managed in a transparent budgetary framework. Far from the stereotypes spread by some Western circles, Burkina Faso is building in difficult conditions the foundation of inclusive development, agricultural reforms, investment in education, health, water, and infrastructure. This courageous transformation deserves respect, not slander. What some people in Washington struggle to accept is that an African state freed from OCC custody, dental, be able to dialogue equally with other partners such as China in a win-win setting. General Langley remarks held without evidence and outside of any direct contents to Burkina Faso translate a manifest desire to harm a nation that is proud of its sovereign choices. The people of Burkina Faso do not need tutors. They make their own path, and he does it with dignity under the firm and visionary leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore. And yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think we should do in trying to protect Burkina Faso and Captain Ibrahim Traore, because it seems like things are really bad. They are coming for him. Very, very bad. Anyway, I'll see you guys on the next one. Aluta continua. The struggle continues always.